command center.
This is the key piece. Needs not to lose this. Vikings arrive. Woo, stunning numbers.
That was close. But it does prevent innovation from mining.
Wow, 27 Hellbats to 10. 74 workers to 53. 10 tanks to 4 in it. Oh my god, MVP, is he actually going to go for the main? Is he going to go for the main? He's beginning to work his way up. He's picking off those debris. Uh-oh.
MVP's going to get dropped in his third base, though, as well.
He's got to be so careful of that. I mean, the biggest way to lose right now as MVP is to not be watching your mini-map and to lose too many workers. Oh my god, innovation! Sloppiness loses the medevac. And now the SCVs run away. Those are trapped. MVP repositioning himself outside the third base. But innovation has to constantly siege and unsiege.
MVP is almost maxed out. Innovation supply box at 137. Major supply disadvantage here for innovation. It's 13 tanks to 5, 34 Hellbats to 14.
And all the Vikings are sitting right on top of the tanks to try to get permanent vision to ensure that there are no medevacs, that there are no Vikings there.
Right.
But this also means that innovation is not prepared for this drop coming in the backside. What a nice drop along the back flank. Innovation losing focus, losing his third.
MVP, LGIM, MVP is pushing through here. 190 supply, 108. Innovation is going to fall behind in this series, 2-1.
No tanks at all for innovation. +2's done, +3's on the way, a fourth base. GG! MVP
is leading against innovation.
What on earth? I mean, when this series was in the middle of game 2, I thought it was going to be a 3-0. I thought innovation was going to decimate MVP, but now here MVP is the King of Wings, 2-1. 1 game away from facing SOS in the finals.
First couple of words coming into this cast, I thought this would top the previous series, and I was doubting myself as well. I was going to eat my own words, but now, game on. If innovation's able to pull this back, it is really game on. MVP is doing what many people didn't believe was possible in defeating this guy. 2 losses in a row. Memories getting flooded in from that GSL Finals last week, where he lost 4 games in a row. He's on a big stage in front of a lot of people in the semi-finals of the WCS Season 1.
Whew. You know, it's kind of amazing to think how much MVP has working against him.
Yeah.
He is one of the last standing ESF players in almost any tournament. Yeah. All the Kesper players continue to dominate back to back to back, but he has so much pressure on him to perform well. He went to Europe to play in the WCS Premier League there, and many people said, oh, you're going there for the easy win.
Easy win.
You have carpal tunnel RSI problems that prevent you from playing and practicing long hours, but no, his decision-making is too good in those last 2 games, bringing himself to that lead 2-1. What a fantastic, fantastic story to see. If MVP can get to the finals, ESF versus Kesper. Now, innovation, though, can never be counted out.
He can never be counted out. Never. Okay. Into the next game we are. In the top right of Neoplanet S. It is the one, it is the only MVP.
Spawning down in the bottom left-hand position. His tournament life on the line, so good at coming out with huge momentum, but seems to struggle when he begins to fall behind. Can he prove us all wrong today? It's STX Souls Innovation. I mean, I'm trying to think of the last time, if any, Innovation has been behind in a series and made his way back. We have players like Startail Life and MVP notorious for their ability to claw back from the jaws of defeat. But, I mean, Innovation seems to do the opposite. Oh, it's a commentator.
Oh, handsome guy.
Oh, what a fantastic commentator. Seen him on OGN many, many a time.
All right, look at this. Innovation saying, screw you, MVP. Nice. He's going to be going command center first here. And he's going to try and gain a bit of an advantage when it comes to the money situation. Everybody likes to have advantages in money.
It's true.
I like to have more money. Everyone likes money, and Innovation does too. That's why he's playing in this tournament, to win it, to make the money.
That's right.
And the amount of money on the line is incredible.
40,000 for first place.
20 for second. And of course all those juicy, gorgeously tasty WCS points.
I mean, if you win this, you are essentially guaranteed con. I mean, with everything that MVP's been doing, having performed well in the Premier League, follow that up with a stunning performance here at the Global Finals. Command Center now going down for MVP as well. I believe Innovation is sort of stating, yeah, I'm going to be going for double gas now. Although I would like a double barracks play. I think double barracks, I think bio. Actually, I completely disagree with that. This is a much better situation for you to go for gas. Apollo, take it away. I started to think out loud, and that's always dangerous when you're casting.
It's great, man. It's fine. I like to think. I like to know what you're thinking about.
Well,
especially when you're not, focusing on the game.
Well, okay, fine. Here's what I am thinking about.
What?
On this map, given the short positions, you have the ability to both defend and then swing back for a nice attack with Marine Marauder a little bit more easily. It's a little bit tighter of drop positions. You have a nice angle to be able to defend. You can put a lot of your key buildings behind the minerals. And plus, we saw MVP do a nice bio play on this map previously. But of course, because it's small, this is where I started to be like, backpedal a little bit. It's such a small map that if you lose a little bit of ground to mech, the tanks siege up and they're almost at your door.
MVP, go up the ramp, please, son. Come on. Get up there because you need to see what you're playing against. And if Marines come down to stop you, you are going to waste a scan. And you're not really going to be able to plan what you're going to do. So,
God,
we do have the stop coming down in the armory as well.
Look at the pace of this play from Innovation. This is literally the fastest form of Hellbat drop that you can do. He has built no Hellions. He has built no Marines. He has not. Well, other than those two. He has built no Hellions. He has built almost nothing else. He didn't even have the reactor built at the barracks. He's building it on the factory. And then he's building the reactor from the barracks to give to the starport so he can be as aggressive as possible.
Scan goes down from MVP. I think that was, if I can hear correctly, and the Korean stream does show it. MVP, there we do see, spots everything aside from the armory.
Oh, now you see MVP is going for the Widow Mines. I think it would definitely benefit him not to go for any aggression here. I mean, after seeing the double reactor starport or the double reactor starport factory combo, I mean, I just think it's too risky.
He just knows that aggression's coming no matter what. MVP sees it. He's like, all right, someone's coming. But what is it?
What is he going to do? We see the 2 mines almost done. God, look at how fast that is. The expansion's done. 7:30. It'll be striking the base. Oh, my God. And then he sees it. Both players see one another.
Got to defend this.
There's no defense here.
3 Marines. Not good enough. Don't want to lose too many SCVs to this. The Marines are like, oh, help, no. No. Actually, can't fight here. Hellbats do come to help.
Oh, my God.
9 SCV kills in a blast.
Oh, my God. He's not paying attention again.
Yep.
Looks like the drop has happened in the main base, but this is the problem with these mines. They're not aggressive.
Oh, instant toast. That is a black piece of toast.
And there's the Hellbat drop follow-up again. He just couldn't, maybe if you're in MVP's shoes, you just think, maybe you just think that there's no way that drop is going to be coming that fast. There's no way. This guy went command center first.
Oh my God, I don't think he can hold this. 6 Hellbats?
This is what we saw Innovation do when he was up against Alive. Innovation, who was always able to start out with momentum and seems to be able to keep it. Can he do it again? Tie this series up? Wow.
MVP's in trouble. He's got 3 in the main, damaged. 2 on the natural, damaged. A disaster. MVP.
A potential disaster scenario. There it is. Flying directly in. He drops on the Hellbats, and see ya later. MVP.
Oh, the SCVs.
MVP up against one of the most intense, rapid-fire Hellbat drop I have ever seen on the smallest air distance map in this map pool. has killed off every single one of his opponent's medevacs, so now he can use this Viking to micro, but it's currently 80 supply to 43, and Innovation is not done dropping yet.
He's not done yet, and he's looking in great shape here. A lot of people questioning whether Innovation was choking or not. Well, he's looking pretty good at this point with more Hellbats coming in. Innovation giving it back to MVP, sticking it back.
Oh,
MVP.
look
Two
at that.
Banner Mules get called down here. Get out the game, he says.
And they're mining the money. Innovation's feeling his stride back. Oh my God, are we going to go to a deciding Game 5 yet again in this semifinal series? It's going to be on Whirlwind.
Innovation thinks so, obviously. All right. More and more Hellbats coming.
Oh my God, he read the children's book that say if at first you don't succeed, try again with Hellbat drops. It's an appalling book to give to children, but he read it every night.
He read it every night. He did. And he knows it word by word as he drops his last Hellbat.
Oh no. Oh, MVP not paying attention. Another devastating blow to the already battered economy of MVP. 30 workers down. His economy in shambles. MVP. Is there any way? Oh my God. Oh my God, that is embarrassing.
He returns with MVP's money.
Oh my gosh.
That's almost, metaphorical play. Imagine that. I'm going to come take your money, first place.
Oh,
Took it from your base.
That's crazy.
All
I
right.
don't think I have ever seen that. I mean, you got to admit, Innovation, whether he wins or loses, has an uncanny ability to show flair in these games. The Mule getting all the way back home. What?
Here we go. Another drop coming in by MVP. Fights him back. Gets a couple of SCV kills here.
God, those bunkers are so good. Innovation knows the only way he can lose is by doing that, actually. That's the only way he can lose is if he botches too many SCVs in the wrong place at the wrong time.
89, 93 supply to 50. Workers kill 13. So MVP does land a bit of a strike back over there to Innovation. But with the third commander down for Innovation, he's going to go mine from his third base very shortly. He's going to catch up quite fast. But here comes the biggest problem, is an actual decent amount of units moving across the map. Army supply 46 to 28.
I mean, we've seen MVP play from very far behind, work his way back forward, but the only way he can do that is if Innovation strikes at a terrible concave. And if MVP holds at an amazing concave. He may very well try to just pick off all the air units. Oh, no,
holds.
Here it comes. Can he hold? He's trying to repair that bunker. But no, the concave even favors Innovation. Storming the front time after time after time. The bunker now sustaining some serious blows. MVP sending more workers forward to defend it, and it looks as though he's going to hold the front, but immediately dropping in the main base.
Oh, that medevac does get out. I mean, the Hellbat gets out. Medevac does fall down.
God, MVP refusing to give up.
Refusing to give up. Innovation doesn't really have too much of an armor supply difference at this point. He's got 2 extra tanks. And but he does have a third base. He's going to have more production. That's the real scary push, is when the tank count starts to climb.
Yep.
And he's got this +1 attack as well. At this moment, Innovation obviously wanted to kill his opponent, but he couldn't quite do it with just Hellbats. So next wave's going to involve quite a few tanks and then Hellbats, of course, as well. I don't even know if MVP managed to get a +1 upgrade in this game from his armory. I'm not too sure.
Jeez, I mean, MVP's obviously looking to be in very bad shape. The big wrecker in these mid-game situations on Neoplanet S is, of course, the tank count. Right outside your natural expansion, if you, for instance, if Innovation moves right and then swings up towards the natural, he can siege up on the other side of that lip and begin wailing down at the natural. And that also prevents units from walking to MVP's third. So Innovation is going to target that. He's going to siege up, and then he's going to just slice MVP in two. Right now, this is a very conservative play from Innovation. He's going to just poke at the third and hope to delay it, hope to push it down a little bit.
All right. Can he do that, though? Because he can just pick up Hellbats and drop on anything of MVP's.
Uh-oh. MVP, nice reaction time.
Vikings coming in to support from the air. Let's have a look at how MVP is going to play this out. Oh, no. With those Vikings coming to support, this command center, I think, is just going to fall.
Oh, MVP.
Yeah, the Vikings are going to come clean that up now. Unless magically MVP has a surprise amount of Vikings, this is going to go down.
+2. Just finished for Innovation. We're starting to see. Oh, gosh. Oh, no. Another brutal loss. Can he get any workers there in time? He cannot.
Innovation looking to seal the deal. The siege tank line outside his